Hey guys, this is Jennifer D'Souza here, also known as Warrior Jen, and I wanted to come to you guys with something that I'm super excited about. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background so you know where I am, but I have been with my direct sales company for almost 4 years, and so about 6 months ago, so about 3.5 years into my business, my family moved. So here in Southern California, I had built this huge team and customer base. And I mean, I'd really gotten it to where, I didn't really have to work to get my calendar filled up. I had my monthly goals and I pretty easily met them without really having to do too much outreach because I had planted enough seeds and I knew enough people and I had been out there long enough. I had a team of over 300 people. I had, thousands of names on my contact list. And then we moved. And we moved to a place where I didn't know anybody. And all of a sudden, I'm like, and honestly, I had all these big plans. I was like, okay, as soon as we get there, I'm gonna pound the pavement. I'm gonna go to these places and these places and these places and these places and reach out and do letters and blah, 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 blah. And then honestly, I got here and I was like, I'm tired. I did all that already. And I have little kids at home too. So, I've got a 2.5 hour window, 4 days a week where both kids are in school. And that's my only time to work child free. Otherwise, I'm lugging around kids. And so I kind of was getting really frustrated. So I decided to switch gears and try to move my business more online. And that was really for a couple of reasons. One was so that I could stay in touch with my thousands of contacts that I already had, my hostesses, my customers, my event coordinators, all those people that I've been working with for 3.5 years, who'd, been great supporters of mine and great customers and become good friends of mine, to help me stay in touch with them. But also, I have this giant downline so that I could stay in touch with them. So that was one side of it, right? I knew I needed to really embrace technology, and I am not a tech savvy person, but I knew I needed to embrace technology to be able to continue the business I had already built, but also to get out there and to reach a bigger audience than just my neighborhood, just my current location, because that could change again. And here I am somewhere where I don't really know anybody and I'm kind of stuck. I don't have childcare or anything. I don't have anybody to help babysit kids. So I knew that the internet was really kind of my way to do all those things, right? And to really transition my business. So that led me on this journey, which in some ways sort of feels like a wormhole or something, or a black hole, I don't know, a rabbit hole. Like, it's been very crazy. I'm not a tech savvy person. Beyond Facebook, I really have like no skills whatsoever. On Facebook, I had boosted some ads a few times, or boosted some posts a few times and played with that and really just thrown money away. And so I didn't know anything. I didn't know what I was doing. And I reached out to a friend of mine who'd become a friend through networking, and worked with her for a couple of months and was really introduced and brought into this whole world of online marketing. And it is a whole new world, a whole new industry, a whole other beast, right? And so, I think a lot of us in like direct sales, party plan, network marketing, we want to make this transition. We know that leveraging our time and our efforts using the internet and being able to stop chasing our family and friends and being able to stop pestering people and hounding people and asking people. And, we know that the key is there. We know that. We just don't know how to do it, right? We don't know how to make that transition because all the people that have come before us do a very standard, old-fashioned, just kind of standard method of party plan or direct sales or network marketing. And so there's nobody there to really guide you. So if you want to take that leap, you want to take that step, you want to make that transition, you really got to go figure it out on your own. And that's what I started doing. So here I am out on my own. And maybe you've done this too, where you're just kind of going through and, you come across some free webinars, some free trainings, whatever. So I found a whole bunch of these, like how to get more leads, how to do this, how to do that, how to, take your business online, how to, whatever, fill in the blank. So I signed up for like every single one of them. Okay. Every single like free thing offered, I signed up and I learned a ton. I learned so much, but at the same time, what is that saying? Something like the more you know, the more you don't know. So I learned a ton. I learned kind of the structure and the way that this online internet marketing works. But what I didn't know was how the heck do you do that? Like, okay, like all these words like that you'll hear, like lead magnets and sales funnels and, people always doing these webinars and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Whether it's ads or whatever. I don't know how to do that. Like, I get it. I get what you're doing. The lead pages, capturing people's info so that you can, put them on your autoresponder and get your emails and CRMs. And I mean, all these words that I'm like, okay, how do you do that? I get it. I get I've seen the pop-up where you fill in your information and then you get an email with a video to watch, and then you get this and you get that, and then it all happens magically. But how do you make it happen? How do you make it happen? And so, if you've tried doing this, if you've tried taking your offline business and putting it online, there's a really good chance that you have fallen into this. You've watched those same webinars, you've watched those same trainings, and you're like, well, that sounds awesome, but how do I do that and it not cost me $1 million? How do I do that when I'm not tech savvy? How do I do that without hiring programmers and a camera crew and this and that and the other thing? Because then the other thing, I realized, okay, there's all these programs for this stuff, but not only, the people that are out there are pros. Like, seriously, the people out there are pros, and I'm watching all these videos and everything. I'm like, God, they're so polished, and they've got the right camera equipment and lighting, and they've got video editing skills, and like, I don't even know what program to edit videos with. And anyway, you get the point. If you have attempted to take your business online, there is a really good chance that you have run into all these same situations and just overwhelm. And then when you start thinking about it, it's like, okay, I need a sales funnel system, and I need an autoresponder system, and I need a CRM system, and I need my blah, 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 add it all together. It's like, now I'm spending like $500 on programs that then I don't even know how to make them work. I'm totally overwhelmed and trying to figure out what to do, how to use them effectively. So I was seriously like feeling pretty hopeless, feeling pretty down, like ready to cry. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did cry a few times. Just in this state of overwhelm, like having this amazing vision for my business and like what I wanted it to be and where I wanted it to go. But I was stuck in the how. I was stuck in the tech. I was stuck in this like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know what to focus on. I don't know how to do this. And I was praying to find somebody. Like, I was literally Googling, somebody who will design a sales funnel page for me. That's what I was asking for. I was praying to find somebody who I could just hire and pay to do this for me, do all that tech and creating stuff for me, because it was just overwhelming and it was taking all my time. And I was spending so much time on that I wasn't doing anything for my business at all. Like I wasn't reaching out to my team, my customers, nothing. So pray for this, right? I pray for somebody to come and that can just do this for me, that I can just hire. I'm like, I know it's going to be an investment, but like at this point, I don't even care because it just isn't worth the amount of time it's taking. And then guess what? I came across total like happenstance, came across this blogging platform that teaches you all of that. That teaches you all of that. And it comes with all these like pre-made things. The whole system is set up. So I found out that the people that created this basically designed this for their network marketing team, right? So they created this system so that in their network marketing company, as they were signing people up, they put people into this program so that they immediately knew what to do. They immediately knew how to market. They immediately knew how to get sales and get out there and to leverage the internet and social media. And then I guess other people within network marketing, other companies were hearing about it and like, dude, you gotta like expand that. You gotta make a generic version that like anybody can use. And so they did. So eventually they did. And that's what I found. That's what I found. So it is this great system that has a blogging platform. It has the sales funnel already in it. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay because I didn't either. It's got, and there's actually an income opportunity wrapped up in it as well. Because if you get other people that want to sign up and do this, there you go. But you guys, I'm just blown away. I am just blown away. So I'm really excited. I'm going to launch, I'm just putting together the first couple of blogs and blog posts, and then I will launch this out into the world. I am so excited. I'm like, because here's the thing, everything's created for you and you get like all this training. Now I know, I'm pretty sure there's other companies that do this as well. This is the biggest one, and as far as I understand, this one's been around the longest, but anyway, none of that matters. All that matters is, if you are in that tech overwhelm, if you are in that place where you want to take your offline business and transition it to where it's more online, and you are just lost in where do I start? How do I do this? If you're needing a platform, specifically like a blog, this is where you want to start. I am so excited. I am so excited because the whole point of this is to have a platform to brand yourself and to share your business with the world. And I just have to say, it feels like a 1,000,000-pound weight has been lifted because, what I'm not telling you is that you get all this stuff that's like already done for you. It's super easy. Okay. If I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out. There's videos on like, that you watch the video where it's like, okay, just click here and put in your information there and then do this. So that's all you have to do. And then, there's this whole training library. So all those other things that you're trying to figure out, there are trainings on every single one of those things, whether it's, a different social media platform. There's Instagram training. There's, I don't even know the other ones. There's like Pinterest training. There's Twitter. I don't know. There's a bunch of things I don't even know the names of. But it's so cool because you get to watch and learn while you're earning and putting stuff out there. And, you're promoting your business, you're creating your brand, and you're learning at the same time. So forget about all that tech overwhelm. Forget it, because there are people out there that have already done this for you. So anyway, one, I am going to be launching my blog publicly as soon as I get a couple posts in there and just kind of play with things. It's really fun because it's already set up, so it's super easy. So then you can just kind of play and be like, what does this look like? No, I don't like that. Take it down. What does it look like if I do this? So I got to play with it a little bit more. But really, if you wanted to have a blog up in like 5 minutes, you could. You probably want to play with it a little bit more than that. But so that I'm going to be launching in the next couple of days. I just want to get a couple more posts up there first, have a little more content. Oh, that's another thing. There's like training on copywriting and training on how to do videos. And there's training on like everything you need to know. Like how to set up your Facebook business or fan page, how to really brand yourself versus your company. There is training on everything. It's awesome. Anyway, so one is look for my blog that I'm going to be launching soon. And the second thing is, if you're interested in finding out what I'm doing, just type in me below and I will send you a link so that you can get all the information. All right. So if you're interested in knowing what it is I'm doing and the system that I found, just type me in the comments and I will send you more information. All right. So back to work for me. I got to get that blog out in the next couple of days. But like I said, I just feel like, oh, thank you, God. You know, like just this huge weight lifted off my shoulders. And now I could just go and create my vision of my business and what I want my business to be instead of getting bogged down in stupid technology that I don't understand. And as they're walking me through it, I am starting to understand it a little bit more. So there you go. And if they can get this dog to learn new tricks, anybody can do it. Seriously. All right, warriors, have an awesome day. Like I said, if you're interested, just type in me below and I will message you. All right, have a good one.